Another group of families eagerly awaiting their turn to receive the food grain distribution from WZO Trust Fund. Members of the family who just received their food grain distribution are carrying the packages to their home. Another family carrying their packages to their home. One more family collecting their food grain distribution packages and carrying them to their home. This is one of the two WZO Trust Fund receipts for purchasing food grains. This is a copy of the second receipt to WZO Trust Fund for purchasing food grains. This is a copy of the WZO Trust receipt of the transport charges for the food grain distribution. In the rest of the photographs, we are going to see another very important project by WZO Trust Fund in these Gujarat villages. WZO Trust Fund determines the need for a very poor Zoroastrian family in these villages living in a dilapidated homes, and then with the help of the donation from generous donors, they build a functional home very similar to the one you are seeing in the photograph, and WZO Trust trustee Bachi Tamboli is standing in front of it. In this photograph, Bachi Tamboli and a WZO Trust Fund associates are supervising the construction of a new cottage to replace an old hut for a poorer Parsi family in these villages. On a bare wall of a dilapidated old hut, you are seeing a photograph of Zarathustra Sahib. Inside view of another bare hut in which a Zoroastrian family reside. A Zoroastrian family in their hut. Outside view of a hut in which a Zoroastrian family resides. Primitive cooking facilities in a hut in which a Zoroastrian family resides. Primitive cooking cum bathing facilities in a ramshackle hut occupied by a Zoroastrian family. WZO Trust Fund associates and the local people are standing in front of an old plaque found in a well in the Kirchan village, which was renovated in 1963. This is an old plaque found in a well in the Kirchan village, which was renovated in 1963. It is written in Gujarati, but we are presenting its English translation here. In the pious memories of late Panthaki of the Devlali Anjuman Agyari, Ervat Pirot Shah Kharseji Atia and his late daughter Ratanbai, his wife Bayu Sirinbai Pirot Shah Atia repaired this well and installed a water wheel and an open water reservoir, Havado, from her money for the public use of the Karchan village as well as for the drinking water for all the village cattle, and handed it over to the village resident Ratan Shah Barjoji Panthaki Agashiwala on Roj Khordad Mahaday 1332 Yazde Zardi 27th June 1963 Sunday. Such wells and such open water reservoir Havadas were constructed by Parsis all over Gujarat, including in my own little village Tarapur, and it is amazing how such a facility has been used by so many people all the time. Young Zoroastrian girls, residents of village Kirchan. Two Zoroastrian youths running a small grocery store at village Karanjgam. In the end, on behalf of ZAF, we want to thank you all gracious, all Florida donors from ZAF, Zatambe, and Orlando groups for initiating this joint project to contribute to the WZO Trust Gujarat Food Scheme for Poor Parsi Zarathustris. And finally, on behalf of all Florida donors from ZAF, Zatambe and Orlando groups, we want to thank Dinshaji Tamboli and Bachi Tamboli and their hard-working WZO Trust associates for initiating and executing this project of Gujarat Food Scheme for Poor Parsi Zarathustris. Let us all end with the familiar Hamazor greeting, Hamazor, Hama Ashobet, may we be united in righteousness. Thank you all for listening.